Hi, this is Lada from astrolada.com with your November 2018 horoscopes. And this month is something else. I mean, there's so many amazing shifts that are starting to happen from November. The energy is changing and we're all going to feel it collectively. Jupiter is moving from Scorpio into Sagittarius, and usually the influence of a planet moving from one sign into another is most powerful at the beginning and also at the end when it's leaving. So Jupiter will make some gift to all of us in regards to Scorpio, where we've worked hard over the last 1 year. But this time, when Jupiter enters into Sagittarius, things will start happening much easier because Sagittarius is the sign of Jupiter. Things will start flowing naturally, more positively. While Jupiter was in Scorpio, it still gave us, but through some crisis first, through some, because it's the nature of Scorpio, some crisis, or first the death of something old, so Jupiter can give birth to something new, because Scorpio is this sign about death and rebirth. So it was, yes, it gave us some expansion as well and some growth, but through more extreme ways, circumstances, through crisis of some sort. While Jupiter going to Sagittarius, wow, I mean, it's in its own sign, expansion threefold. And you're going to start feeling it from November, all of us. So we're going to speak about Jupiter, how it's going to affect you for the next 1 year in different, according to your sign. We're going to speak about the nodes, the karmic nodes where fate is changing. They're changing signs as well. I'm going to say a few quick words about what it means for you for the next year and a half, what fated events are going to be happening in your life. There is also triple manifestation this month, and I'm going to speak about it. This is according to ancient Gemini astrology. There will be a trigger of 4 houses for every person that can manifest very powerfully. So this month is really happening. It can be extremely positive. There's some difficult influences as well we'll talk about. But just to let you know that I'm doing a webinar with April on Jupiter in Sagittarius on the 9th of November. It's only $29 if you come early. And if you sign it now, or $39 if you want us to look at your chart and send you an email with what Jupiter will specifically affect you, so you know which part of the webinar is most relevant for you. And also, it's going to be very in-depth, we're going to follow everything. And also, early bird announcement for the 2019 horoscopes. Each one will be about an hour and a half long, in-depth, with days of birth, with month-by-month prediction, with everything will be I've been working on those, and I'll be working for a couple of months. And they're coming out in the middle of November. And if you order from now till the middle of November, one sign is $3.99, or all 12 signs for about $15.99. So amazing things, exciting things ahead. And let's start with the predictions. So Gemini, rising, sun or moon, I have great news for you, because from this month, from November, when Jupiter enters Sagittarius, you start manifesting, and you have some particularly powerful manifesting periods throughout 2019, when every time Mercury enters a mutable sign and Jupiter is in Sagittarius, you're gonna things will be happening so much for you in a positive way, because it's triple manifestation. When both Jupiter and Mercury affect the mutable signs, they trigger it to triple degree, according to ancient astrology. So let's see, Jupiter is moving from your 6th house, where it's been 2018, and it might make you some gift there. It might make you some gift, make you see the results of some work you've been doing. It can make you some gift in regards to a job or employment, or some project you've been working in, or some gift in regards to your health, some gift in regards, some knowledge and some deeper understanding, because Jupiter brings intuition and knowledge and clarity about some competition or some complicated problem in your life which is what the 6th house is. So even about some debt that you owe to someone, some burden that you're carrying, that Jupiter can help resolve or can give you an answer about. And work, of course. 6th house is work, employment of any sort. And Jupiter is moving into your 7th house. So for the next 12 months, and you're going to start feeling it already from November, after the 9th of November, when Jupiter enters there. You're going to start manifesting through relationships. Single Geminis are going to not be single anymore. They can meet someone very powerfully. But some Geminis have to be careful not to be misled, because Neptune is also going to be affecting some of you in the yearly horoscopes. I'm going to speak who of those are Gemini that have to be careful that they don't over trust in someone. Someone will present themselves way better than they are, in a much brighter light, like a savior, like a knight on a white horse. But it's a small number of Gemini rising, Gemini sun, or moon people that have to be more cautious. While most of Geminis can actually hit the lotto with a very good business partner in the next 1 year, with a very good collaboration of someone, with a very good marriage partner of some sort. And sometimes Jupiter can also give divorces, but if it's like a liberation, Jupiter wants to free you. And if it gives separation, a new cycle in regards to your relationship, that's because there's something so much better, and usually it comes very fast when this happens, and you feel like, oh, I'm free. You feel like I've been relieved, from something that was suppressing my true self. So you're going to start manifesting powerfully with relationship, with business partnership. Someone will help you. Someone will reach out. Interesting, knowledgeable, well-traveled, open-minded people will enter your life with Jupiter transiting the 7th house. If you're in business deals and clients will increase. And you're going to start feeling this from November, because Mercury and Jupiter both double activating after the 9th of November till the end of November, the 7th house. So stay tuned for such developments already. Some good contract, business deals will be signed as well. But be careful, because Mercury starts turning retrograde from the 19th. And these topics will very much be active, but Mercury is square Neptune when it starts doing that. So be careful not to miss out certain details when it comes to documents and signing and contracts and agreements, or promises, verbal promises, or when someone tells you something, person, any person, that they're being honest, that they're not over promising, or they're not doing some white lies of some sort, or they just want to sound better than reality is. Be careful around November, the middle of November, when Mercury is making square to Neptune. But you still can benefit from any partnerships because of this positive triple manifestation in your 7th house. But this triple manifestation is also happening because it's according to Gemini astrology. Jupiter and Mercury together in mutable sign activate all the mutable signs for triple positive manifestation. So for you, Gemini, your 10th house, not only partnerships are activated, so not only is something good happening to partners or in the life of your marriage partner or boyfriend, girlfriend, or business partnership, but also in regards to your social status and career. Some very positive development here you can expect. Might be a promotion even for some of you after the 9th of November till the 10th of November, till the end of November. It might be something that will improve your leadership skills, something that will improve your reputation in the eyes of the others. It might be some opportunity to expand on your career, on your influence on others as well, and your visibility in the world. Or you can also, something positive can come to you through authority figures, through institutions, through bosses. Plus your 4th house gets activated by Jupiter Mercury in a mutable sign, double manifestation, double activation, which means something good can happen in regards to your family life, in regards to property, place of living in those last 20 days of November, in regards to vehicles, in regards to reconnecting to family, or receiving help from family, or buying or moving to the right place, or doing something good for your house. So, and also your 1st house, you are getting this triple manifesting power, and that's can indicate strengthening of the physical body. It can also indicate more confidence. It can also indicate the opportunity to initiate certain things as well, the opportunity to start new things. So yeah, I think it will be quite an interesting month. Yes, your planet Mercury is starting to move retrograde, but don't forget it's in a very manifesting combination. The retrograde means that certain things that you're starting to do in regards to all those areas, they will give good results, but it just might need extra efforts from you to put more energy, to put more effort into it while the planet is retrograde, to find out some mistakes and some unclarity, because Mercury is making square to Neptune, and remove them and fix some misunderstanding and some unclarities and some omissions of facts or omissions of in the planning process, and to But still, the manifestation in regards to seventh house, relationship, business partners, 10th house, career, fourth house, family, and first house, you being in the limelight and having an impact on others is there. No retrograde planet can take it away from you. So, and another thing is that the nodes are changing their signs. The nodes, the karmic nodes of Rahu and Ketu, they indicate where fated events are going to happen, especially around eclipse time. And for you, it's coming that the north node is moving into the second house, the south node into the eighth house. What does it mean? Well, wherever the north node is, we become way more ambitious in that area of our life. You become way more ambitious into making your own money. And usually when the north node transits the second house, people develop new sources of income. They develop new, and they can even very suddenly have a very sudden rise. Rahu gives very strong material results. In the second house, it can totally change your financial status quo with some ambitious dealings, but Rahu has a dodgy side as well. We'll talk about that in the yearly videos because it gets more complicated, because I have to warn you, Rahu can do some illegal stuff when it comes to money, to warn some of you, or can create a bit of chaos, but generally know that for the next year and a half, with the North Node in the second house, you can materially start manifesting more. You can get more, you can change your social, you can change your materials status basically. And but one thing is that you might have to let go of a support that comes to you from others. It might be like letting go of some alimony, letting go of some scholarship, letting go from money that comes to you from government or from parents, or from a spouse that loses their job, or a partner, business partner that, for example, you have to let go of certain resource with a business partner or another person or another institution or something from where your money is coming to you. But you'd find new such sources, and you on your own will do that much better. And you might have to let go with Ketu in the 8th house, certain matters regarding to let go of some inheritance, or let go of some kind of promise of money that's owed to you and you've been waiting, and you might have to forget about it because it's not coming, and you have to focus on some other new source of some sort, and 8th house can also indicate that you might have to let go of some 8th house is our trauma. So there is a good side to Ketu transiting the 8th house, trauma that's locked deep inside of us. And Saturn is also going to be there 2019, and Ketu there dissolves the deeply held pain. Saturn is something that we hold on to with dear life to, because we're afraid to let go of it, and Ketu will dissolve that. So something that is, how do I say, it's almost like a trauma that has settled in your body, and it might be even from a past lifetime or from earlier place, but Ketu will dissolve that gradually. Ketu will dissolve some attachment to something connected with very fearful and scary situation in your life. And yeah, I don't want to go too deep in that. We're going to speak in the 2019 videos. There is a very positive side to Ketu, very spiritual when it's in the 8th house, but it's going to be with Saturn. It's a bit more complicated, and with Pluto, but there will be some distraction happening in the 8th house, basically, and you'll be striving to recreate the balance here by creating more and more security in your life, through possessions, through material security, because there's something that is dying in your life. And it might be an old you, an old psychological aspect of you, but the process can be kind of horrifying because this 8th house, but you have less resistance to letting go of this old part of your life that is going to be dying. Anyway, this is it from me. Hope that was helpful, guys. Helpful, Sagittarius, Gemini. There's a lot going on, and looking forward to see you on my yearly horoscopes, which will be ready the middle of November. So if you want, they're just $3.99 per video now, or $15.99 I think for the whole set. So if you wanna have them all, after the 15th of September they become double price. So jump on the early train to have access to that. So I will see you soon again with the December videos, and enjoy Jupiter starting to manifest for you powerfully. I mean, this will be something else. You'll see it, and you'll start, good things are starting to come, you know. Thank you.